Sipho Freddy Busakwe, also known as Six, is a South African football freestyler originally from Boipatong in the Vaal. He started his journey a little over 8 years ago with a swift rise to prominence, having performed overseas on hundreds of stages in South Africa, Europe, Africa and the United States competitions. He most recently won the Red Bull Street Style Championship 2022 and will be representing South Africa in the next qualifiers before the World Final in Croatia. He joins us now this morning to share a bit more on his achievements. Sipho, a very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Pooh.
Jeez, man, good to see you and good to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, man, and certainly hope that you're going to do well in Croatia.
Yes. I'm busy preparing as much as I can.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is it that you're preparing? What's the level of effort you've put in preparation?
Well, currently I'm working more on creativity. I'm creating hardcores as much as I can because I've got experience of overseas competitions. They want hardcores. They just need very hard moves.
So how did you find out about football freestyling, and what is football freestyling to start with?
Okay, football freestyle, it's whereby individually you show off your skill, whereby you create moves, try to impress as much as you can with a ball. So normally I think it's inner control from different of people.
And it takes a great deal of practicing and warming up, because I wanted you to show us some of the skills, but it said you needed 30 minutes more to warm up. I was like, wow, I was taken aback.
Yeah. Last day I had to face an injury, a knee ligament injury, of which I went to do some training session without warm-up, and that cost me.
Really?
Yes.
What's so wrong without, doing it without warming up?
Obviously, the body needs to be warm. Like, we normally use muscles. Muscles are the ones that are working on regard freestyle football. Okay.
So at what stage did you decide to turn this into a career? Because it started off as a hobby, isn't it?
Yes. I used to play football actually in Free State where I grew up. Okay. And then I met some other guy in 2010. His name is Bingo from Subuking. And that's when I got motivated. He's my mentor. Yes. And then 2012, he then took me to Red Bull Street Style competition.
Yeah.
It was my first competition. And I lost my first round. I couldn't do better at all, and I lost. Then I had to go back and practice until 2016. That's when I came back in 2016, and I became a champ in 2016, Kimberley. And then 2017, I remained a champ as well. 2018, 2019. 2018, I lost in Kimberley finals.
Yes.
2019, I won the Red Bull Street Style champion again. And then 2020 as well, I won. 2021, I couldn't defend because of my injury, whereby I had to come back. So yeah, 2022, here I'm back. I'm a champ again.
So what is it that you judged upon? Is it the strength, or is it the length of time that you have with the ball, or is it some of the tricks, or the creative flair perhaps?
Actually, it's the given time. It's 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes, whereby you have to go 30 seconds separately with your opponent. Yes, 30 seconds separately. You've got 30 seconds 3 times, and your opponent got 30 seconds 3 times as well, whereby you show off your skills. Like I said, you have to impress the judges. That's the most important thing, and also try to make your friends happy. That's all matters. And then
so, in terms of impressing your judges, if you lose, what is it that you would have done? You'd have done wrong.
Yeah, if you lose, I think maybe
dropping
you're unfit.
The ball, perhaps?
No, dropping the ball, it doesn't count. It does count, but as long as you do hard moves, you can proceed. Yes. So
you are judged upon the level of fitness.
Exactly.
So for you to lose or win.
Exactly. 100%. Yes.
Wow, this is amazing, man. So from there, you traveled the world with your talent. So what is it that you think people think about your own craft?
Well, I really can't say on that, but most of the people, especially from my area, they always tell me that you've got amazing skill and you need to push harder and harder until one day you become a legend. So that's why I'm pushing this much, and I also want to put South Africa high in the history of freestyle football across the global map. Okay. So that's why I can't quit this thing. I'm always on top. I'm trying to reach another levels. Even if there's no level I can reach, I have to reach it.
Yeah, even if there's a ceiling, just break the ceiling and
exactly.
Then move on.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
so that I can bring the title to South Africa.
Right, right. So just looking back at your previous work, would you say that you've done a lot, you've done enough in terms of building your brand, building your, and espousing your craft, as it were?
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, my aim was to train the little kids, like giving my talent to the younger ones. So that's why I came up with a plan. Like now I'm having Sipho 6 Foundation, whereby we're seeking for young kids, streets, schools, home, everywhere.
Okay.
We want to create our two models, Ronaldinho. Like, Ronaldinho used to do freestyle and soca at the same time. So that's what we want to do in Africa, actually.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you have to have it in you that you are a soccer player, or anybody can just do soccer freestyling?
I think it's way better if you start at a young age.
Okay.
At the young age, because I started doing this at the age of 20. So imagine if you start at a young age.
Are you trying to tell me that I can't do it now?
Yes, now you can't.
Haibo!
That's too late.
Because I can learn, I can spend hours on the field practicing.
But the muscles are no longer...
The muscles will fail me.
Exactly, yeah, that's my point, exactly. The muscles will fail you.
Wow, so when's your next competition in the World Cup?
It's in October, Croatia World Finals, but I'm going to start in Africa. Obviously, we have two different champs from different countries in Africa. We're going to battle for the title, and then it's a road to Croatia, actually.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so for those interested in helping you in terms of your foundation and grooming young kids to take up soccer or football freestyling, how do they contact you?
Can you repeat that question again?
So for those who want to help out in your foundation, you call it the 6 Foundation, isn't it?
Sipho 6 Foundation.
Sipho 6 Foundation, yes. So if I want to help out, how do I go about doing that?
I think you can contact me directly.
Okay.
We do have a website, it's Sipho 6 Foundation as well. We do have pages on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere.
What are those handles?
It's on Facebook, it's Sipho 6 Foundation, direct as it is. And then on Instagram is at sipho.freddy.
Okay.
Yes, and then we're still working on it, like still on the work, yeah.
Okay. Sipho, great chatting to you, man, and all the best in Croatia.
Thank you so much, I'll do my best.
Now, see, I can't do this at this age.
You will do it.
Anyway, we just spoke to Sipho Freddy Busakwe, also known as 6, a South African football freestyler and the current Red Bull Street Style Championship 2020. He'll be, well, I wish he will be showing us a few freestyling tricks, but then he says he needed more time to practice.